Good morning, I'm Christine. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to take a quick spring survey of the small lake that we live on. We live on a small private lake in northern Wisconsin, and it's about 20 acres and only about 12 feet deep at the deepest point. So that means that because our winters can be pretty harsh, it means that it's going to freeze out every once in a while, generally every 5 years or so. And we had a freeze out about 6 years ago, so we're kind of waiting for a rebound now. We're getting more fish, it looks like, but still not the quality or quantity that we had when we first moved into this place. So yeah, today I'm going to take a spring survey and just see what kind of floating fish I see, which will help me understand just the health of the current fish population. All right, our first floater is this bullhead. Bullhead are kind of like a bait fish, but they are very low oxygen tolerant. So when you see floating bullhead, that can be an indicator that you had very, very low oxygen over the winter, or that you had, if there's not that many, I think it's a good indicator that you had a lot of fish, a lot of bullheads or whatever type of fish in the lake, and this is just the one that happened to die off. So we'll see what else we can find. You go, boy. You go, boy. It looks like over here on the other side of the dock we have another bullhead floating. And now we have, I mean, just a ton of bullheads in this lake. So I'm not surprised that I'm seeing bullheads right off the bat. Like, just enormous quantities of them. So I don't see anything else right in our little bay here, which is good. In really bad winters, what we've seen at our lake is just sheets of floating fish and eagles coming from miles and miles away to come and eat them. And now I've seen one eagle out here on that ice far in the back bay, and on the ice far in that back bay. So that tells me that there are fish for him to eat, but there's not that eagle and all of his friends here, which is good. A good sign as well. Now when I say that our lake froze out, I don't actually mean that it froze to the bottom of the lake. I just mean that it froze enough that there wasn't oxygen getting into the water, and the oxygen got low enough that it killed off the majority of fish. The real indicator of our current fishability of our lake is for me to get in our rowboat and actually cast a line. So I'm going to go ahead and do that later today. So I've only seen a couple bullheads floating. I haven't seen any crappies or bluegills or anything like that. So I think that's a good sign. Definitely fish. Oh, this is a big one. Not sure what that is. That's pretty big. It's almost like bass sized. which is not good, but the big fillet. I just heard a turkey gobble. It's quite a ways off. Looks like there are some geese trying to nest here. All right. Well, I think it's about to rain, so I'm going to head back to the house so that I don't get soaked because I did not bring my rain gear. So the positive thing on this endeavor is that I only found dead bullheads and maybe one dead bass fillet. So that tells me that the winter kill was not harsh at all, because I think we still had quite a few fish in here. Smaller fish, but we had quite a few fish. So I'm hopeful that in a few weeks when things warm up and the fish start to move more shallow, might be able to actually catch something. Before our lake froze out, I didn't really explain this, but before our lake froze out 5-6 years ago, we had an abundance of bass. It was like every single cast you would catch a bass, and we had some bigger crappies and some bigger green sunfish, so it was a lot of fun to just like go out in the boat and you could just catch a bunch of fish. Not much size to the bass, but it was a lot of fun. So I'm hoping that we have some sort of revival in that direction again. Ooh, there goes that eagle. He just grabbed a floater. That was pretty cool. Okay, well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching.